Okay, so this is going to be a short visual about how to use easybib.com with a book. Now, the book I'm going to use is Napoleon, The Art of War and Power. It's one of the books I happen to have around. Now, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to come to easybib.com. So you type in easybib.com, it's going to bring up this screen. Okay, so I'm going to bring this size down a little bit. Now, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be creating a citation. So you create citation. Choose your source. Now, in this particular case, it is a book, so you're going to say book. Now, cite a book by searching title, ISBN, or keywords. So we already know the title of this book, but an ISBN is an international serial number for a book. And every ISBN, every book that is published modernly, has the ISBN on the interior of the book. It's going to be down in this section. So I can just type in the ISBN, which in this case is 978-1-78828. And of course, it's not actually typing it in. Okay, so put on my numlock. 978-1-78828-735-7. Search. Napoleon, The Art of War and Power. So I can choose either one of these. They are the same thing, but we'll just double check. Napoleon and d'Aguilar, Arcturus Publishing. Translated by Colonel d'Aguilar, based on Napoleon's maxims of war. This is, in fact, exactly what I'm looking for, so I'm going to cite it. Okay, book title, book publisher, publication year, continue. Now, what I'm citing in print, citing the whole book. Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, I am going to cite the whole book. Contributors, we've got Napoleon and Aguilar. That should be enough information. Arcturus 2018. Complete the citation. Your citation needs review. Looking down here, this is what it will look like. Napoleon and G.C. d'Aguilar, Napoleon, the Art of War and Power, Arcturus 2018. Yes, it says it's missing information, so let's review what information it needs. Okay, so it's saying that you could add first name, in which case it should actually be Napoleon Bonaparte, but we already know that it is Napoleon, so we're going to say that it is sufficient, and then you will copy the citation, and you will put it into your paper. And to do that, you would come up to whatever page you were doing. We'll open a Google Docs like this. Blank. You type in works cited. You will center that before you're done, and you paste it. And you now have a proper citation. Okay, so that is how you use Easybib for a book source. Now, if you want to do a different source, create a new citation. Let's say, for example, you go to a website that's dealing with the history of Napoleon. Come up with, we don't really want Wikipedia. We'll instead come down to the Encyclopedia Britannica. We'll copy the URL. You come back to Easybib. You say a website. Click on site. It will say it has all of this information. Continue. Now you're going to come back to the actual website and see whether or not you can find who it's written by. And lo and behold, you can. So we're going to copy and put in name of the author. Okay. Complete citation. And now you have this one. So again, you can copy your citation. You go to your document and you put your citation in. And that's how you use easybib.com. Now, what this does for you is that it eliminates the need for you to understand exactly when to use commas and italices and quotation marks and periods and what order things go in and everything else. As you become more advanced academically, when you move to high school or more importantly, post high school, a works cited page becomes so much of an absolute essential that, again, you do run the risk of um, getting a very severe reprimand or a 0 mark or even other consequences if you don't use a citation format. So if you don't use this properly, it can have really significant impacts on you. So remember to use Easybib. It is simple. It is straightforward. All you really need to do is type in an ISBN if you're using a book, or type in a URL if you're using a website. All right.